All right, so what we're going to do on this video is walk you through how attracting a brand, how attracting referrals, building your personal brand works. So we're going to start off very quickly and walk you through a bird's eye view, how you sort of be everywhere all the time. And at the end of the day, what we're doing is we're taking on a multi-channel approach to staying in front of your database and or local communities. So where we're going to start is why this is important first, and let's talk about where business actually comes from to begin things out. Now, over 80% of closed transactions are going to come from referrals, repeat clients, people you already know, or people that you meet in front of a house or a sign. The number is actually north of 82% of closed transactions. So what does that tell us? It tells us that people hire agents that they already know or mainly are referred to. Their main reason for this is because this is still going to be one of the largest financial decisions that most people will make throughout the course of their lifetime. So typically a decision that big is made with somebody they know. Now, the reason why this is so important is because it's basically telling us on who we should be putting our videos in front of. And if we're looking to build a referral-based business with videos or build a brand or build a big audience of people who know you are that send you referrals, you have to dwindle and build that audience or build that database. So at the end of the day, business is already coming from the people right in front of us, and these are the stats. Nothing I share with you is going to be theory, it's going to be mathematical. And 10 to 15% of the population moves each and every year. At the same time, 100% of the population knows someone that they can refer you to, and 72% of people will close with the first agent that they meet with. What this means, folks, is that top-of-mind brand awareness is literally everything in a referral-dominated, attraction-based business. So just from those two stats right there, I showed you who we should be putting our content in front of. Secondly, on how often that those people turn over. And what we're doing here, folks, is that we're focusing on marketing versus advertising. We are not creating content to generate a sale. We're creating content to generate attention that eventually leads to a sale. So I want to walk you through exactly what we're going to be doing and what you'll be learning throughout the rest of this course is exactly what Bed Bath & Beyond does to their database. And is a major difference between marketing versus advertising. Now, this is an example that either you know yourself or someone very well that you know very well is being marketed by Bed Bath & Beyond, but virtually every person in the United States is. And what they do is they take on direct mail, email, and social media as a consistent way to keep Bed Bath & Beyond at the forefront or top of mind with their brand, with their audience. The reason for this is because they drive more sales than acquiring new people you haven't met. In other words, Bed Bath & Beyond, Bye Bye Baby, all of these companies really run the same marketing plan. And what they do is, by staying in front of and marketing their past clients, it actually drives more sales than trying to acquire new ones. So what Bed Bath & Beyond does is they farm you with a direct mail coupon that offers 20% off once to twice a month. And no one ever throws these things away. They just sort of sit in the kitchen drawer. But when you go to Bed Bath & Beyond, you actually bring it, or do you scan your email for the exact same coupon, right? And when you leave Bed Bath & Beyond, suddenly they start following you around the internet, and you start seeing images of their towels and stuff all over the place. The point is that they are marketing you through different channels so that naturally you think of them when you think of Bed Bath or Beyond type stuff. That is how you build a brand, is consistent communication to the same audience over time so that you become forgettable. Well, what we're going to be explaining throughout the rest of this course is exactly sort of how you do that with your sphere of influence, past clients, and every single person that you would expect to use or refer you business. And what we're going to be chatting about is how you set this up, and more or less, can it be automated? Yes, it can, but how you stay in touch. At the end of the day, the agent that has one or two postcards that go out a month is more referable than the one who doesn't. The agent that has 1 to 2 video emails going out per month is more referable than the agent who doesn't. And the agent that is constantly all over social media, whether they're using video, whether they're using posts, or whatever they're doing, the agent who's consistently doing that just gets more referrals than the one who doesn't. When you're network and you're everywhere all the time, that's exactly how you build a brand. So let's get through it a little bit more in depth. Direct mail is just one avenue that you could sort of stay in communication with your network. And sending someone a postcard once a month, that's good. You could go with just once a month. But the reason why direct mail is so effective is because it's the only physical type of marketing that you'll actually do. So, for example, someone has to throw away your postcard before they toss it in the trash, and that physical bit of engagement is very powerful for marketing. See, the goal is don't forget I exist, don't forget I exist. Not, hey, you want to buy a house and get in the car. See, we cannot consistently stay in touch with our database by always selling them something. The same way you would never have a friend if you always sold them something every single time you were trying to ever talk with them. So it's just another channel to stay in touch. You're going to want to build a direct mail list of past clients, friends, family, anyone you'd invite to your wedding and or funeral, and just set up a consistent way to stay in touch. If you're interested in checking out our software Suite Assist, we automate that entire process for you. The second channel is going to be video email in particular, not just regular email, video email. And what we like to do is we like to farm our SOI database with authentic video email content. See, what nobody wants is more market updates or turn back the clock emails. I'd rather focus on attention, not sales. And I want to create content that just allows people to remember that I'm still alive. That is marketing. Marketing is your ongoing presence. Advertising is creating an action and expecting an action in return. So there's two totally different things. So you could do holiday greetings, community informational, you could do business owner interviews. You could just be doing your Facebook live storytelling at open houses and cool, interesting property walkthroughs. But my point is that you want to do it consistently. Third is social. You want to farm your social media connections. Don't overthink this entire marketing thing. The people that are connected to you on your personal page, your business page, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, any social platform that you're on is simply just the people that are part of your database, whether you want to admit it or not. See, everybody lives somewhere, so everybody is a source of business. And when you start creating content consistently that reminds people what you're doing, so you're not necessarily having to tell them, it's a lot easier to start attracting business. And more importantly, content creation has a lot less things to think about. So 10 to 15% of the people who see your social posts will be moving this year, and 100% of them have a referral for you. That's why you want to be consistent on social media. You see, at the end of the day, the agent that is doing this consistently becomes more referable than the one who doesn't. And you don't need a giant audience. You need an engaged one. You need an audience of people who know, like, trust, and when the term real estate, lending, investing, whatever your trade is, comes up and top of mind, they instantly associate your name with it. Consistent communication through multiple channels is exactly how you run a referral-based business, at least in real estate, and that's what you're going to learn about a lot further. Go on and get into the next section.